it's Karen Leslie, your WordPress Fairy Godmother, on a usual WordPress Wednesday. If you're here live, please put a comment in below, or of course if you have any questions on what I'm talking about, put a comment below and hopefully I will see them. If you're watching a replay, just put in hashtag replay. It will notify me that there's a comment and I can come back and answer it for you. So today's theme is themes. So themes on your WordPress website control the look and feel of your website. It's your colors, it's your fonts, it's the actual layout and where everything goes. So why I'm talking about themes this week is because usually you have updates, and you all know about taking backups before you do an update. If you don't, if you're new to listening to me, always do a backup before you do any technical updates on your website. So usually you're doing a backup and you'll be updating your plugins or your themes or even the WordPress core. Now, if you write down when you do these, you may notice that you haven't updated your theme for a while. So I had a client come to me and I was looking around their website, kind of doing a review of their website, and I checked their theme and I thought, wonder when that was last updated. So you can check in the details of the theme and go and have a look at the theme page, the actual website where the theme was downloaded from. And to my surprise, it was a premium theme, so they'd paid for good money for it. And they'd paid that for it in 2018. I'm doing this video in 2025. So it's 7 years old, their theme. And that was when the developers actually put a notice on their website saying, we are no longer updating this theme. You can go to the free theme if you wish to, and it has a lot of the premium themes in it, but we are discontinuing this premium theme. Now, I don't know if the client received an email back in 2018 saying this was going to happen, and maybe they missed it, or whether an email didn't go out. But 7 years on, they're still using a theme. It hasn't been updated in 7 years. WordPress has moved on significantly in 7 years. So we don't know whether it could be a security issue, whether it could be slowing the website down. So I'm mentioning this because the theme can cause you different issues. There are error logs that you can only see in the hosting that could be telling you that your theme is slowing the website down because, it was coded, well, the last update, if it was 7 years ago, like I said, things have changed. We've moved PHP versions, and PHP is the code that WordPress is written in. We've changed versions over those 7 years. So it could be that there's code that is no longer valid in that theme. So when you're updating your website, please tell me you're updating your website. If you're not technically updating your website and you haven't got auto updates on, please contact me or book a WTF session. So WTF can be what you say when you look at your website, or it could be WordPress tweaks and fixes, which is a 30-minute one-to-one session. Well, you, me, your WordPress website on Zoom. You can share screens. We can have a look around and see what's happening. If you have the details for your WordPress website and the details for your hosting, it means we can check things like themes. We can go and see how old is the theme. When does it say the last update happened? And we can go and look at your hosting and check error logs as well. And that will be included in the new web review, Fit for Success, that will be released later in the year. I haven't put a date on that yet. There is also a plugin called Noted. And I've mentioned that before, this plugin. And what this can do is it can help you just put notes against your website. So for instance, if you're not somebody who keeps notes on when you're doing updates or when plugins are being updated or themes, you can always put a little note on there if you don't keep it in an app or in an actual notepad, as in a physical notepad. So pay attention to if you haven't updated your theme recently, because you can go along thinking, well, I've done all my updates, I'm really good. And you are. If you're doing your updates, that is really good. However, on abandoned plugin or abandoned themes, you will not receive any updates. So you will not know that they've been abandoned. So it's a good thing to check. There's a plugin called WordFence who will check for abandoned plugins. I don't think it checks for themes though. That's something you'd have to do manually. This is Karen Leslie, your WordPress Fairy Godmother, saying check your themes. And if you're not sure whether your themes are working for you or how old they are, whether they need updating, book a WTF session. We'll get it sorted out for you. Until next time, keep shining.